This is iOS 26, not 19, Apple's latest and greatest software for their iPhones. I've been testing it for over a month now, and now with the new public beta that launched a few days ago, you can too. And you probably should because, to be honest, I feel like this update is probably one of their safest yet boldest choices in a decade. In a good way. And we should probably expect something like that because they literally changed their naming system to not the next version, but the next year, which is 2026. And yeah, it'll be confusing when we say iOS 26 came after 18, but hey, I guess these are confusing times. And in a time when Apple's been struggling a whole lot, I feel like this is honestly their savior. Because the most obvious thing you will notice right off the bat, even before unlocking your phone, is the new liquid glass design that's inspired by elements and animations from Vision OS. The lock screen icons are a lot more shimmery and shiny, as if reflecting the light, and there's now a dynamic sizing clock that goes with your wallpaper and also reflects the light, which can be customized to be either more or less transparent, or as they would call it, more or less glass-like. You can even finally move your widgets on the lock screen to the top or bottom of the screen. And as explained before, this all makes iOS feel more like iOS because it's already so well known for being smooth and flowy rather than fast and snappy like Android is. Heck, even the notifications are now glassy. And since we're going in chronological order already, let's just keep on rolling. When you unlock your phone, you'll notice the new, more solid-looking glass edge animation, which is especially cool to look at if you're in an app and swipe up, because it truly looks like glass refracting and bending the light of the apps on your phone. But what about after you unlock? Well, in the default and dark version for your home screen, pretty much every single app has gone through that liquid glass treatment. The biggest change in an app icon is the camera app, which in my opinion also went through the biggest change in the app itself as well, in terms of functionality. But I'll get to that later. Along with the new icons reflecting light and all that, you can now change your apps on your home screen to be transparent and refract or bend the light of the wallpaper behind it, which I got to say looks pretty cool to me. Maybe not to you, but to me. You can also now change the transparency of a tinted icon, which is something I just very much love. And now when you enter an app, essentially every single one that's created by Apple went through a change of some type. But there are some apps that went through much larger changes than others. And if you want to see those and lots of other features Apple added in iOS 26, check out my longer video linked down here.